Some journeys are not about the destination, they're about the road you take to get there. For me, this is the trip I've always dreamed of. Driving through Europe, seeing places I've only read about, and taking in everything along the way. No flights, no rush, just the open road and the freedom to explore. Our adventure kicked off in France, and let me tell you, we started in style. First stop, an Airbnb in the suburbs, right in the heart of the French countryside. Just a little slice of peaceful French countryside life. Hey. And of course, we couldn't come here without checking out the famous wine grapes. But before that, we first explored the old town and the cobblestone streets. There's something magical about wandering through these historic lanes. It feels like you're stepping back in time. After soaking in the history, we couldn't resist trying some French pastries. Because we're in France, and honestly, who could say no? We dove into some croissants and pastries, and trust me, they were absolutely life-changing. Once we'd indulged, we made our way over to the vineyards, walking through rows and rows of grapes. I was reminded of how deeply rooted the wine culture is here. Then we made my dream come true and visited a sunflower field. It was everything I imagined and more. Just endless rows of sunflowers under the French sky. And what better way to continue the adventure than hunting for some hidden gems? Second-hand shops in Europe, they are a treasure trove of unexpected finds. And of course, we couldn't miss the viaduct. I'm not sure if it's viaduct or viaduct, but yeah, it's the tallest bridge in the world. No big deal, just casually towering over everything. But seriously, it's massive. Driving along the stunning coastline, we made stops in Nice, Cannes, and Grasse. First stop, Cannes. Obviously, we had to get in a swim. Of course, the sun was shining and it was all a perfect summer. Then we hit up Nice to just stroll around and take in all the vibes. And of course, we had to stop in Grasse to try the best crepes ever. Here's the group! Huge shout out to the beautiful family of Bethlehem and the Cano couple for inviting me on this trip. Honestly, it was one of the best summers I've ever had. Nandito na tayo sa Baguio! Alright, I almost forgot that we took a quick trip to Ez. It is a small village up on a mountain. It's like stepping back in time with its old castle and narrow cobblestone streets. The view from up there is breathtaking. And I loved it! You should go there. Then we took a detour to Monaco. Why? Because honestly, why not walk through a place where the yachts are bigger than our house in the Philippines? And the cars are fancier than anything I could ever dream of owning. Monaco is stunning though. You literally feel like royalty just walking through the streets, and honestly, I swear everyone here owns a Lamborghini. It's like it's part of the welcome package. But let's be real. We were still trying to figure out how to blend in with all the glitz and glam. Just a fun fact, Monaco is so small. It's the second smallest country in the world after Vatican City, but somehow it's packed with so much luxury. Sana all. Here's the thing. When you're that close to Italy and you're really craving Italian food, what do? Of course, you drive across the border for lunch. No big deal. We found ourselves in Ventimiglia, Italy. And let me tell you, the pasta was so worth the drive. fresh, delicious, and a reminder of why Italy is the pasta capital of the world. Was it spontaneous? Absolutely. Was it the best decision of the trip? Definitely. And welcome to Andorra. Andorra is small, but the view's big. Seriously, we were driving through the mountains and it felt like we were in a postcard the whole time. It honestly felt like I was in Baguio City back in the Philippines because of those cool mountain vibes, and the green views just gave me major Baguio feels. Last but definitely not the least, Barcelona. This city is a whirlwind of color, history, and energy. Coming to La Sagrada Familia has always been a dream of mine, and I can't believe it's finally happening! Fun fact, I've wanted to visit this incredible place ever since watching Catherine Bernardo and Daniel Padilha's movie. That film totally sparked my love for the city. And now I'm here, standing right in front of it. Voila! Our goal in coming to Barcelona was to attend the church youth camp, and it was such a blessing to be part of it. We had some time to explore the city as well, and with the help of our Filipino churchmates based here, we got to experience so much of what Barcelona has to offer. As we head back home, it's clear, this trip wasn't just about the destinations. It was about the laughter, the detours, and those random pasta stops along the way. So, if you're thinking about taking a road trip, here's my advice. Just go for it. My heart is so grateful for having these amazing people in my life. And when I get a car in the future, I would definitely have a road trip. Anytime, anywhere. So whether you're driving through the mountains of Andorra or grabbing a pizza in Italy, remember, it's all about the journey, the memories, and the laughter along the way.